Hi there, welcome to my views on news. Two news stories. Firstly, PM Abiy congratulated Egypt today. Interestingly, Egyptian troops are going to arrive in Somalia in coming months, and the Prime Minister of Ethiopia wanted to congratulate Egypt today. Why? Is it about Egyptian deployment to Somalia or some dispute between Ethiopia and Somalia? Is PM Abiy rubbing salt into the wounds of Egypt? Secondly, another unfortunate incident of capsizing of boat carrying Ethiopian migrants. Let's have a look at this news story first. Another boat carrying Ethiopian migrants sank near the coast of Yemen. It is being confirmed by UN Migration Agency and some other international human rights organizations, humanitarian organizations. They say that at least 2 dozen people were on board when this boat sank off the coast of Yemen. The boat departed Djibouti before arriving in Yemen. It sank. Around 15 dead bodies have been recovered so far. Rescue efforts underway to recover more dead bodies. Since June or May, I think, I have done 3 videos, if not wrong, about Ethiopian migrants losing their lives while trying to reach the Middle East. Yemen is definitely a transit. Ethiopians, some Somalis, Eritreans, they want to enter the Middle East. They use Yemen as transit. They take dangerous sea routes. They pay money to human smugglers. Human smugglers overload boats. They don't care about the safety of the people. Sometimes in challenging weather, these smugglers launch their human smuggling operations, human trafficking operations. And that is how the catastrophe just surrounds these migrants. They die on their way to reach Saudi Arabia. When they reach Saudi Arabia, even there, they live the lives of third class citizens. They are arrested, they are tortured. Even before entering Saudi Arabia, on Yemen Saudi Arabia border, they have to go through uh, a challenge that Saudi border guards fire direct shots at these Ethiopian migrants. Somehow, if they manage to enter Saudi Arabia, they earn there, they do odd jobs, they work illegally, then they're arrested. And then they are deported. The Ethiopian government then launches special flight operations to take back the citizens. This is what happens. Why are these people fleeing Ethiopia? Obviously, because of the lack of economic opportunities. Why would you leave your country? You would leave your country if you know that your survival is in danger. If you can survive, if you can get a job, if you can earn to provide for you, for your family, why would you leave? Who is responsible? In the end, the government is responsible. The governments are supposed to provide for the people, take care of the people. If people are fleeing, then it means that the government has failed. People would say, Saj, migration is an international phenomenon. Yes, it's an international phenomenon, but some people migrate for better lives. In Ethiopia, people migrating because they'll die. They think that if they don't, for example, in Tigray, where there is no employment, where there is no job, no business, if people stay there, what will happen to them? They'll be the victims of armed traffickers, human traffickers, smugglers, armed gangs. So they think it's better for them to leave Tigray to work in some other country. It's not that they are going there better for better lives. It's fight for survival. They're leaving the country for survival, not for improvement in their status of life. Secondly, towards Pimabit, its aim that today rubbed salt into the wounds of Egypt. Pimabi was at Gerd's site today, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, which was opposed by Egypt when the dam work began a decade ago. Egypt, Sudan have been opposing the construction of GERD despite their opposition, despite international opposition. Ethiopia managed to construct the dam. It will be completed by the end of next year, I think, by next year. More turbines are being added. I think 16 to 17% of Ethiopian electricity is coming from GERD. Ethiopia is selling electricity to neighboring countries, to Kenya especially, earning money. Imabi, when he visited GERD site today, congratulated Egypt and Sudan. He said that he wants to congratulate Egypt and Sudan for getting more water flow. So basically, he just tried to prove that the dam did not hurt supply of water to Egypt and Sudan, which have been their main concerns. But Egypt does not agree, by the way, with Ethiopian position. It says that Ethiopia does not want to commit to a legally binding agreement, and construction of dam, absence of any legally binding agreement could be a threat to Egyptian water security. Egypt set to deploy troops to Somalia. Ethiopia could not stop Egypt, could not stop Somalia. It has been announced that in January, thousands of Egyptian troops will arrive in Somalia. Ethiopia wants to keep Egyptian troops away from its borders. Maybe I think the Abiy visit to GERD was a message from Ethiopia to Egypt. Message is clear that we can choke you, we can paralyze you. If you come close to us, we can paralyze you by disrupting the flow of water to your country. Water is life. It was a symbolic message from Ethiopia to Egypt. Congratulation does not make sense. I mean, a project being opposed by Egypt and Sudan is being completed by Ethiopia. They were congratulating Egypt. Egypt opposed the project. It means that it was a sarcastic message from Ethiopia, Abiy, warning Egypt against coming close to Ethiopia.